It's Saturday, August 27th, 2022. Um, Again this morning, I'm trying to think. There was a message that someone put on the television about excess source data that I don't have access to because, again, I'm not a football fan. Not that I don't like it. I just have no purpose for it in my everyday. It's somebody else's field of expertise. Um, However, when speaking on twin data, um, this is the flag again that this area uses. I think in other lands they call it a Union Jack, whatever. I'm looking for empirical data. I'm in the Empire State. There's something called empirical data. Now, let's get a definition on empirical for empire and imperialistic conversation. Alexa, what is empirical data?
Empirical data is usually defined as data derived from reliable measurement or observation.
All right. So, reliable data or information. So now Google confirms that there's somebody from Brady Bunch that's born astrologically in the same known zone and calendar system as myself, cosmically in astrological, biological, human programming and timing. He happens to play a sport, has a bunch of different colors, but he's on something called Buccaneers. So without those colors, I'm looking for empirical data because I'm not a fan of football, for local stuff. So here we are. So here's the eyeglass that I look for empirical data. In my kitchen, there's a breakfast called Thomas. This is a breakfast or any time of day food, really, but they normally eat this during the morning hours. It says original and it says Thomas. It comes with an orange branding on it, and they call it an English muffin. They don't call it a French muffin. They don't call it a German muffin. They don't call it an Arabian Night muffin. They call it an English muffin. Just so we're clear. Then I look for what I do have a cup of tea. I look for empirical sources, and at Twinning, I see, what is that? Is that say from London? They speak English, don't they? I mean, again, there's some form of branding here in empirical data in the northeast coast of North America, which they used to call New England, New Amsterdam at some point. Um, but the locals I've heard north of New York call this still New England-ish. So, Thomas translated means twin. I have a star that's twin to a Thomas that seems to be like in the celebrity category, like somebody actually cared about him, unlike my appearance. I have further than that more importance in the sense that I copied my own genetic and gave birth to it. The other astrologically timed doctor, because I'm pretty sure Thomas would be considered kinesthetics, but the obstetrics, which was at the birthing table when Alexander joined our calendar data, um, again, important things. Yeah, it was significant and important in the hands of time arrived. it's extremely important to my appearance. Um, Again, berserkers as they are of importance in both his and my life. Our life being dependent on berserking. That's Scandinavian still, I believe. Um, I have a English expertise I use in not the common in order to, I mean, I don't know where else to address my concerns with. Um, I was thinking this morning in cellular, like muscular, a slight muscular atrophy of the legs. I was thinking of relative gravity and specific gravity in an intracellular to environmental way. For the last few days, I don't have a gravity table necessarily at the moment, but I've been using, I found a diorama on the internet, um, and so I've been, when sitting, instead of sitting in the chair, I've been laying on the floor using anti gravity techniques for circulation to move the heavier, more dense fluid um, back towards the trunk of circulation and trying to rewire some of the health measures and trying to use whatever I can to my benefit at the moment. Um, Somebody again put up on the TV this whatever with orange and then almost this color, it looks like. So in empirical data that I can assess from the situation I'm in problematic for years and dragging on and steadily getting worse. And now Alexander no longer being of that size, but being of age chronologically 17 and still no help. In fact, it's gotten worse. I mean, some form of allowed kidnapping in the sense that he's no longer with my person, but my person was having trouble with some of the medical field and some of the new arrivals to this area that, again, I don't understand what's at Poseidon level in control of the ocean and the seas, but it's really concerning. And then at Zeus level of, is that who, I mean, Sinui of the sky. I don't even know because they don't teach things like that about the Viking gods here. I don't know why. Closest I can get to a non-script whatever is Episcopalian, but even when I go to do inspections of the facility, it looks very worldly at this point. So I don't know how to handle that. But it's been that way since St. John's in by the fish hatchery. They had worldly whatever gathering in that building as well. Um, so this is an ongoing, long-winded problem. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.